Hello, this is Bright Future Baking. June 8th is Ocean Day, so I'm going to show you how to make a sea star cookie, which is kind of fun to do. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take some paper and just kind of basically trace out a star. And the great thing, when you draw it out, you can erase it and make the lines however you'd like to. But you just place it on the cookie dough and then you just cut it out. Once they are all cut out and you have the number that you want, you go ahead and put it on the cookie dough and just cut it out there. And what I did for this particular sea star, you want to bake them. And then once they are baked, let them cool. Before I baked these, I just did like a little bit of texture. So I just added a little fork and went all over for just a little bit of texture. So the sea star that we're going to do today is we're going to do a bat star. Now, it's quite amazing. The sea stars are actually, they live in the ocean, hence the Ocean Day, and they come in a variety of colors. Now, the bat star is like kind of like an orange-red color. So this is basically just a cup of powdered sugar, a little bit of milk, and just a little couple drops of vanilla, and we added some color dye to it. We're going to go ahead and ice our cookie. So we're going to take our little spatula and go ahead and just mix it up a little bit. If the icing sets, it will get like a little bit of a coat, like a little bit of crust on it, but that's okay. You can just go ahead and just mix it up and it'll be good as new. So we're going to go ahead and put it on a spatula and just kind of get the excess off. And we're just going to go ahead and put it towards the tip of our sea star. And just lightly put that on. Now, I think it's very interesting how sea stars, they are basically the color of what they eat, which is interesting because flamingos do the same thing. If you flamingos eat a lot of the shrimp, so that's why they have that pinkish colors. So sea stars can actually be various different colors depending upon what they eat. Sea stars, there's actually around 2,000 different kinds of sea stars, which is very fascinating to me. And we're just going to go ahead and just ice all of the arms. Just make sure that it's nice and smooth there. And we're going to be doing some more stuff with some sprinkles here in just a moment. But we want to get this icing on and make sure that it is covering the parts that we want to cover. And so that'd be the arms, the center. You don't have to dip it the whole thing all the way around. And if you go a little bit over, that's okay. So just try to stay along the edge there. And we're going to finish up this sea star here. Now, sea stars are very interesting. They actually do a lot of, they actually help out the ocean a lot. They help the seaweed. So basically there's a large community of animals that rely on seaweed, and they actually help thin down the creatures that actually would eat up all of the sea kelp. So we're almost done with here. We're just going to get to the tip here. And we're just going to go ahead and go like that. And finish it there. Okay. So once we go ahead and do that, we're going to go ahead and we've got some white sprinkles here. We're just going to go ahead and we're going to get 5 of them, and we're going to put them out. So you want them a decent size. And we're just going to go ahead. And the great thing about this is the icing is still wet. So if we put it in the wrong spot, we can easily move it. So it's no problem whatsoever. We get a few more sprinkles here. And we're going to do like one of these per arm. Okay. And then after we do this, we're going to get some little white pearls. Which basically look like that. We're going to put these in our hand here. And we're just going to go ahead and take the pearls. And we're going to start off at the end of the sea star there. Now we are dealing with wet icing. So you're probably going to want like a paper towel to wipe your fingers just in case you get any icing on it, which you probably will, but that's okay because it will dry pretty quickly. And we're just basically going to put a little ball, one of the little pearls on each of the very ends at first. Okay. Now, I always look forward to Ocean Day because it brings recognition to the ocean, which I really like. All right, so what we're going to do is rather than do a straight line, we're going to angle it just a little bit to give it a little bit of definition there. And we're going to do this for all of the arms. I like walking along the ocean and on the beach for Ocean Day and just checking out the ocean. But when you do go to the ocean, you want to really be responsible for what you take with you and what you take away with you. So if you've ever just like walked along the beach, you're going to see that I found like there's like trash that people leave behind, which is not very good for the ocean because it can wash back into the ocean and it can get caught up on animals and affect our oceans. So it is really important for you to, whatever you take with you, to bring back. Like throw away, recycle. If you can, try to use more recyclable things. And then if they don't have a recycling there, they should by the ocean. But if they don't, you can always take it home. And most neighborhoods have a recycle bin that you can put in, which is really nice and helpful. I know I've walked along the beach and I end up taking a bag with me because I pick up other people's trash. But if you do that, you want to bring gloves with you to make sure you don't cut yourself because sometimes they bring out glass and stuff like that. But it is wonderful for everyone to be able to enjoy the ocean, have like a nice picnic on the ocean. It's kind of cool. And as long as we take care of our oceans will take care of us. So that basically gives you an idea of what a sea star looks like. And let me show you what a couple of them look like, the finished product. All right. So we have our sea stars here. I'll go ahead and spin it a little bit. And there's regular sugar cookies with just the icing that I told you about. And I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. And let's make the world a better place.